since I met him. I've turned so restless, reckless, obsessive, praying one day I'll feel less and I blame him, 'cause he pays attention. He laughs at my jokes, engages conversation. All I'm left to do is stay infatuated. I'm batshit crazy, 'cause that's how he makes
got me writing love songs after midnight. I don't sleep right. He's really got me fucking hoping that he'll notice I'm holding all my threads 'cause of him. I don't even get love sick, but I'm nauseous. Yeah, I think I caught it. He's really got me feeling so wrong. When I'm away from him, I need to medicate to feel okay again.
All my fantasies are delusions. I'd be selfish to pursue him. He could never view me the way that I view him. All my hopes are ruined, 'cause he's good with his words. He's funny, he's mature. I'm attracted to his soul. The more I know, the more it hurts. He can get any girl, and he doesn't deserve some bitch on the fringes who makes everything worse. But I can't help myself, 'cause I know we connect, and I don't get this way. I don't fall in love like that. To me it all makes sense, but I'm not in his head, and I don't want to see what I expect.
Writing love songs after midnight. I don't sleep right. He's really got me fucking hoping that he'll notice I'm holding all my threads 'cause of him. I don't even get love sick, but I'm nauseous. Yeah, I think I caught it. He's really got me feeling so wrong. When I'm away from him, I need to medicate to feel okay again.
Got me writing love songs after midnight. I don't sleep right. He's really got me fucking hoping that he'll notice I'm holding on by threads 'cause of him.
I don't even get love sick, but I'm nauseous. Yeah, I think I caught it. He's really got me feeling so wrong. When I'm away from him, I need to medicate to feel okay again. Got me writing love songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to University of Mary Washington Overwatch match. I'm your host, Sean Price, aka Ginger Man, and I'm joined by
Elijah Harrington, also known as Gadzooks 180.
Man, we are back after what, like a 2-week hiatus?
Were we?
Well, 'cause I think
gone
we
last
had,
week?
there was a 1 forfeit, and then there was 1 week where we just didn't do it.
This week, no, we played. We were going to play this Tuesday, which you all probably got ready to tune in
Really
and
tune in.
enjoy. But they did have to delay due to some. I think it was just due to reasons.
Just due to reasons.
Everyone's got reasons.
But we're here now. We are ready to see some intense Overwatch action.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Are you excited?
It's Overwatch. I'm always excited.
We love Overwatch, but you know...
But you know what I'm also excited about?
What are you excited about?
Our sponsors.
What? Take us off.
First up, we got the Fredericksburg Nationals. Oh. See, I'm mixing it around. I said first up. Yeah, even though it's middle. Yeah. Fredericksburg Nationals, local baseball in Fredericksburg. Great team. Love to go out and watch games, so you should too. Next up, we got Sporting Next Level. Take your gaming to the next level, or your sporting. Take everything to the next level.
Just take it one step above the rest.
You go there, and they instantly give you 1 free level of XP to level up any character.
That's it. Like, what stat points would you put it into?
Probably charisma. Although I'm not sure
You're
if I need it.
You're pretty charismatic already, though.
I know. I'm too good. All right. Next, last but not least, Colonial Internal Medicine Associates. Some of our plays get a little sick, because they're just too rad. So sometimes you just got to go to Colonial Internal Medicine Associates. They'll fix you right up and get you good to go.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you to our sponsors, really being able to support our program and allow us to do this. Thank you again. Now, I think I forgot to mention, this is my bad, who we're facing right now. So tonight is going to be the University of Mary Washington versus Radford University. So I've been looking on their stats, and it's going to be a pretty even match.
That's good to hear.
So, usually the University of Mary Washington, we've been fighting uphill battles. We've been facing people that are better than us, but this is a good thing because we're practicing and we're really honing in our skills. But now we're finally on we've been able to elevate ourselves so that we're on equal playing fields with these enemy teams. And so I'm ready to see what's going to happen. It's going to be a clash of titans. Yeah,
no, I'm really excited too. I think we've been going up against teams I know one team we fought really early was an entire top 500 team.
I remember that.
So it was good practice, leading up to these fights that are much more closer and much more not that the other ones weren't winnable, but it give us a better advantage, I guess. I don't know how to say
I get
it
what
properly,
you mean. I get what you mean.
But yeah.
So, anyways, along with this matchup, right? I know there's been a couple of updates since we've last played, specifically with an addition of a new champion that came out, or new hero, not champion.
Yet.
Well, he was released, and we were talking about, is he maybe going to be here? But there's also another change that I would like to talk about that's more prevalent, which is the Roadhog changes.
Yes, the Roadhog changes. I'm going to say something right off the bat. It didn't make Roadhog better. I'm sorry to all the Roadhog players and all the people who really wanted it to work out. I don't think it did. I think he plays extremely similar to how he already did.
I think he just plays the exact same, except he's a little bit of Junkrat now.
I will say, yesterday they did go and actually, again, buff his rebreather. So the damage that he takes is even... There's a...
Damage mitigation is less.
Yes. No, it's more. There's
more
damage
they take
mitigation.
less damage, but because there's more mitigation, my apologies.
I think they also buffed the healing on it, too. So we may see a Roadhog. I doubt it, though. You don't normally see those. You see a lot of, Orissas,
Zaryas,
JQs, Sigmas, some of the really go-to
everyone
tanks.
That's, not Roadhog, unfortunately.
That's insane that you bring that up, because actually he's not good. Sorry.
Well, it's a question below. Is Roadhog good now?
You could type in the chat right now. Tell us
what you think. Right now, please tell us. It'll take us maybe 3 minutes. I think that's what the...
Maybe
3 minutes. It'll take us
But I will respond immediately. Oh, looks like we're going in Lijiang Tower, a favorite control map of ours.
Now,
look at that beautiful beauty. Look at that beauty of a city.
Beautiful view.
Absolutely beautiful. We're checking out.
Is it a skyline?
I'm trying to think. This is in China. This does take place in China. I'm wondering if it's Hong Kong specifically.
guess so. That's a good bet.
Assume so. And so we are cooking up. Oh,
we're cooking in.
Oh, I did want to mention, for those of you who consistently tuned in, Blue had to take care of business. So, yeah. So, subbing in, we have Death Star, also known as Josh. We've got two Joshes here with us. Docking Bay, also the other support. So, we'll try and not mix those two up. But looks like we're going to go right into it with a Symmetra portal, taking us closer to point so we can get there a little bit faster with a Lucio speed boost to get right into the action.
Now, I'm not hearing any game audio. Are you hearing any game audio right now?
I'm not.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So it looks like we're focusing on Death Star right now. Josh, our sub player, is able to get some healing beats, trying to save Sneaky Squid, but wasn't able to do that. Zarya is fully charged up right now with those beams. Reaper, unfortunately, getting into our back line and able to pick off one of our supports, but that is A-okay. As we can see that we are fighting for the control point at the moment, but it looks like Shadow and Pinsky, our tank and DPS, unfortunately go down, and we are going to have to retreat and regroup and no push again.
You know, but that's completely all right. The first match of the first fight, I should say, of any match, it goes one way or another, and it can really change at any second.
Right.
So,
looks like we have Josh right now, expecting Lucio trying to push in, go towards the left, maybe go see if they can get on top of that high ground. Looks like Baptiste, our Docking Bay, whoa, a lot of Ds, popping a window, being able to multiply the damage going out of that window, putting pressure on the Symmetra barrier. That javelin came out of nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere.
That's alright. We have Shadow. We have playing some Reaper, being able to focus down the Symmetra, going in, almost has Death Blossom, being able to get that ultimate, really, Zarya ultimate, go down, Death Blossom, able to get 2 picks off of Reaper and Baptiste, and get a triple elimination on a reset.
I think that might be a team kill. No, looks like
that was not
a
team wipe. That's unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, but we still got the point. And
do you want to say in the chat, Brassy, thanks sponsors. I agree. Thank you sponsors.
Thank you sponsors.
100%.
We love you. Fred Natch, Sporting Next Level, and Colonial Tournament Associates.
Looks like we're seeing a little bit of just poking with the enemy team. Looks like their Symmetra is probably setting up a portal or turrets.
But, Shadow being able to apply that crazy pressure with those Hellfire shotguns. Almost getting the Reaper, too. But looks like he's playing a little too close to the sun side to dip back onto his team, towards his team. Orisa pushing onto the point, they're trying to capture that point, trying to apply pressure. But Pinsky to Zarya is just fully beamed up, and he's like fully charged and ready to go. Looks like the enemy team popped the Death Blossom, but it does not matter because Shadow is just getting crazy. But unfortunately, they were able to pick off the supports, which then was able to heal our Reaper. And unfortunately, we lost the point.
A 3v1 is not a good situation to be in, but he was handling himself quite well, I must say. What else are we doing? Oh, looks like we do have a Reaper ult, so they might be getting ready to make a play with that.
They're able to teleport up onto the high ground. Symmetra popping an ultimate, being a little scared. Shadow has his Wraith form, is going to jump in, and Death Blossom not exactly yet. Orisa coming in with the ultimate, the Terra Surge, but Docking Bay was able to apply whoa!
Another insane Death Blossom by Shadow.
Absolutely nutty. Good job to Shadow, able to get a team wipe.
So we can see how the Cav, he himself is getting a little nutty, a little wild there.
I wanted to see it. Nautilus, thank you so much for following UMW. I hope that you stay and watch more of our streams, not specifically Overwatch, but all of our other esports teams. So it looks like Bradford's pushing back up, Lucio speed boosting in, but there's a grab surge, able to pull all of them in. Shadow and Sneaky Squid able to apply that insane damage, and they just deny them from getting into the point. Well done, University of Mary Washington.
Yeah, that was that was just good team synergy there with the Graviton Surge was really good. So looks like we've got a lot of chatters, which you love to see.
We do love to see it. Tree Rexel, thank you so much for tuning in. Upchuck, thank you so much for tuning in. We have a barrier going down from Docking Bay.
Looks like
able to multiply all that damage. Both windows. that reset going into that fortification mode. We have Lucio dropping beat, able to apply that overhealth to all of his teammates. Just Shadow applying those constant headshots with those Hellfire shotguns, just able to take out the enemy's tank. Now they're just like, come here, boy. You can't run away from me forever. They're able to get a pick on the Symmetra. Sojourn jumping around, trying to stay alive. Lucio also jumping around, but unfortunately succumbs to those Hellfire shotguns, and they're able to wipe Radford and able to secure the first objective.
As Zarya putting in a lot of work. You love to see it. That was great gameplay from both teams, but we kept up constant pressure on their team, which allowed us to really keep the point under control. And I think we're probably going to see something very similar to that on this point. Lijiang Tower is a favorite of our teams. We've scrimmed a lot on this map, and we've won a lot on this map.
I've been waiting to see this map for a while. I know we played it one time.
Yeah, I think so.
Now I'm excited to see it again. Now I'm wondering, do you think this is their Wrecking Ball map? Are they going to show up some Wrecking Ball, or are they going to be like, no, Zarya worked last time?
I think the Zarya might be good. I do think we are probably going to see maybe a different tank on the other side to try and counter the Zarya.
I think Symmetra is probably going to be placing a teleporter, and they're going to teleport to the left. Oh, and through the top, able to get off to the point immediately. Looks like they're doing the same thing. Hellfire shotgun blasting away at that Bastion, but they're able to have the immortality field. Unfortunately, Shadow succumbs to the Bastion, and it looks like they're able to not secure that point. Radford University able to cap that first point, but that's all right, like you were saying last game. And they were just not able to secure, but that's all right. You know, it's gonna regroup and just get ready to go back into that action. Now, what I'm seeing here, they're applying a lot of pressure through that hole, and a lot like that little gaping, I guess, choke point. But that's alright, because they're going to be going to the left side of the map. Now, on the left side, there's a bridge that connects to the center point. So it looks like there's going to be Lucio speed boosting into it, I'm assuming. There's going to be Pinsky applying some pressure, holding those bubbles.
Yeah, no, the enemy Bastion here is really going to put a lot of pressure on both Shadow and Pinsky, as that bubble does provide a little bit of health and damage, but if it gets shredded, Pinsky's basically dead unless his supports can really keep up enough healing.
Alive. Unfortunately, they were not able to keep them up. That's alright, because it just regrouped and, you know, try again. They're still only at 46%, so they still got another 50% to go. Looks like we're doing a little bit of a regroup. The Smart be able to push together.
On Overclock, the Sojourn ult, that'll be a really useful tool if we can pair it probably with a Baptiste window, I think.
I think so too. So it looks like now they're applying a little bit of pressure, trying to poke them away, chip away at their health. Sneaky Squid now able to have his Overclock, which will allow him to have 3 charges of his rifle. He's able to pop it right now, hitting a couple of shots on the Baptiste, forcing him to drop his immortality field. Unfortunately, their enemy Bastion got in our blind spot and was able to pick 3 of us off. Unfortunate, but that's alright, because I think we're going to have Lucio and Shadow, Lucio and full Cassie, try to see if they get onto the point. Lucio jumping over the bridge and is able to cap on the point, but unfortunately succumbs to the enemy Baptiste. And it looks like they're able to get onto the point. Baptiste throwing down a window, but unfortunately, no one was really there to follow up on that amazing play. Well, never mind, Sneaky Squid getting a pick onto the Baptiste, but unfortunately, the enemy team was just too steadfast on that point. And it looks like the second round is going to go to Radford University.
Seems like we split up there in an attempt to kind of like split the enemy team's concentration, but it seemed like they were kind of prepared for that, and they had their tank look one way and their Bastion look the other. Which
exactly.
But pressure on both sides, really something that a split team is going to have trouble with, especially if supports are split.
Right.
Looks like we are seeing Nautilus beats you redeemed. Let's go UMW.
Let's go. Of course.
We can still bring this out. Crazy grab. Don't think I saw a grab unless... Oh wait, we're probably in the past.
Probably in the past, right, because of that delay. But that's alright. That grab was crazy.
100% agree. Shadow was clicking heads too. I 100% agree.
Looks like we're just going to be Lucio speed boosting onto the point. A classic play. Symmetra going to teleport on top to get us onto the point. Looks like Radford has the same idea. Bastion popping secondary form with Document able to apply the immortality field to keep his teammates alive. Unfortunately, we are pushed out of the point right now, but that's alright because Zarya going in onto the, I think, the Bastion. So Document able to apply those bionic healing grenades, and that bionic healing boost keeping his teammates alive. Zarya is able to get a pick onto Symmetra, but unfortunately Document got javelin and speared off the map. But that's alright. We have Shadow coming in, clicking heads, able to get a pick on the tank and pick on the Lucio, and we were able to cap the point. Great work, UMW.
Absolutely. Beautiful fight. I'm seeing in the chat. You've got your biggest fan, Sean.
Yo!
And we also have Bridget.
Oh, we love Bridget.
God bless you for showing up to say hi. We are absolutely keeping up the great work.
Thank you, Bridget, for introducing me to the esports program. I was shout out Bridget. Bridget does a lot for our program.
Yes, absolutely. So it looks like we're seeing a little bit of just hope play here, you know, kind of. Oh,
Reaper on the side, but unfortunately, we get a pick onto Sneaky Squid. Unfortunate, but that's alright. Looks like we're going to teleport onto the point. Document getting over, unfortunately, succumbing to the Orisa, but that's alright. We are switching over to Death Star right now. Is he able to get an insane boop? Unfortunately not, because they were just not in front of the cliff, but that's alright. Pinsky and Shadow working together. We have a Death Blossom from Shadow. I was able to get a barrier on him, but unfortunately was not able to get any picks off. And it looks like Pinsky is like, you know what? I think we lost this fight, but that's alright. Let's just regroup and try again.
Yeah, we have grab, so that's something that we can definitely use to our advantage. They don't have a Life Weaver. If you guys don't know, Life Weaver is one of the few characters that can really counter the Zarya ult in its entirety. So it seems like we're getting a little prep work. Their Orissa's kind of playing a little funny.
We have a grab going down, but Orisa trying to pop a terror surge as a defensive, but unfortunately this doesn't do anything as Shadow and Pinsky are able to clean house, just fully charged up Tractor Beam.
Their Symmetra did actually teleport out. I forgot to mention Symmetra can do that. I completely forgot.
But that's alright. Shadow cleaning house is able to have UMW capture that point again.
Absolute beautiful DPS support and tank gameplay out here from UMW.
This is truly an amazing match right now. I am on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, so, looks like they counterpicked to Zarya just to, you know, they probably saw how we were playing and they were like, wow, that must be the key to success.
Are we running the same team comp? Is this a mirror comp?
Might be.
We have a Zarya, Symmetra, Reaper, Lucio, and Baptiste, I think. I think we're running the same exact comp. We have our Sim ultimate going down, protecting us from all the blaster fire from Radford. Switching over to Shadow at the moment. Having ultimate, the Reaper trying to get a little cheeky pick. Barrier going down. Window going down, but Shadow coming in with an ultimate, getting a double elimination on the support and the DPS. Unfortunately, there was a counter Reaper ult, but that's alright because we were able to get picks onto it. Good job, UMW, and they're able to win the first round.
Absolutely.
And they're popping
beautiful
off.
Gameplay. I don't know if you can hear them. You might be able to hear them yelling, and we wish you could, because they're going crazy.
They're going absolutely insane.
I think we're going to be seeing a play of the game from Blind
Spot. That was a very good.
It was a good
very
ult.
good ult. I actually want to see it from the angle. Oh yeah, that was quite well done from Radford. But you know what? UMW still won.
Yes, we did. You know, it just brings up the good old saying of "Get dirty,
go wash." Woo!
Absolutely. So looks like it was tank pressure. To be honest, it was tank pressure and Shadow. The Zarya and I think Brassy mentioned it earlier in the chat. The Zarya and Reaper is a very good comp to play because it's just a high damage,
high defense,
or less defense, but a lot of damage output that really keeps pressure on their team and really makes their supports only be able to kind of focus on healings just to keep their team in the fight. As we saw a couple times, their Baptiste put down Immortality Field that really
countered the Death Blossom.
Yeah, well, not even the Death Blossom, but like in the very first fight of the second map, I think, when Shadow went in for their turret, Bastion.
Yeah, right, the Bastion.
Slipping, but he went after their Bastion. Their Baptiste put down the immortality field, and it really just kept the Bastion alive. And was even though he backed out of the immortality field, once Shadow got out of the Reaper phase,
the
Wraith, the Bastion just lit him up because he had no other like escape.
Exactly.
There. So
that was just very well played by both teams. I really enjoyed watching that map. And now, what do you think we'll be seeing next? So we finished the control point map, right? So we still have Flashpoint, Hybrid, Push, and Payload.
I'm thinking no, we don't do Flashpoint. Sadly,
we don't do Flashpoint.
So the way.
Apologies.
Yeah. Flashpoint is a slightly newer game. Well, it is a newer game,
right?
And as such, I don't think the league has kind of set up how they want to play that just yet. So,
right.
I think we're gonna see a hybrid or a push map coming up next. So,
classic Mark, the esports director, coming in saying, "Let's go UMW."
100%.
100%. We love UMW.
Again, thank you to all our chat. We got a very active chat.
Very active chat.
Almost like we're the best esports stream, maybe. I might even say.
I mean, I think it's a sign.
I mean, yeah.
What can I say?
First time chat, Necrotic.
Thank you.
Go
Death Star.
Go Death Star. 100%. We saw that Lucio gameplay. Absolutely cooking with fire.
Really was, and as just as a sub player, he's only ever played one other map before, or one other match.
I think he did play one other match earlier on,
and he was DPS, if I remember. So he's really showing how he's a hybrid player.
Yeah, very
being
versatile.
able to I can dabble in DPS, but I can also dabble in support.
We were also seeing some absolute beautiful gameplay by Docking Bay.
That's true.
Our alternate healer, not alternate.
Or
off support.
Off support. Yeah,
support. That's the word. I'm a little.
Are you okay, Eli?
I'm cooking.
You're cooking
right now.
All right,
this brain of mine.
I think you're like, it's like almost Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, I am getting a little excited.
No, get back.
Okay.
Lock in.
I am. I'm locked in. I'm staring at the screen right now.
Wait, start the camera. No way.
Anyway,
you just did that. No way.
Okay. So yeah. What do I think? It depends on what we see. If we see push, I think a lot of teams love to go not Casino Royale.
Coliseum?
No. For Escort.
Esperanza?
No. I'm telling you, I'm off my game right now.
Okay, hold on, wait, okay. So what mode are we talking about?
It's the race car one with the casino.
Oh, Casino Royale. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? No, it's not.
No,
Casino,
that's a James Bond. That's a James Bond movie.
And it looks like we're Junkertown.
It's Junkertown.
So it doesn't matter.
I called that. I predicted that.
Did you?
No, I didn't. But
okay.
I was trying to see.
You actually have me there. That's not funny.
I'm laughing.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were laughing.
Hey, I thought it was pretty funny.
So we are cooking right here. Looks like we're starting off with.
Hey, coming to this live.
Hey.
Looks like we are defending first.
That's good.
Looks like we have Death Star on the Alari. We have Hanzo. We have a Sojourn. I'm really interested to see Sigma Baptiste. I'm really interested to see this team comp.
I'm actually pretty surprised that we're cooking with an Alari right here. It's not a character you would normally see in comps, but it kind of just shows our versatility here that we're cooking up.
Now that's a very nice pixel.
It is. You love to see pixel sprays. I do want to say, it looks like we're just getting to the win now in the chat.
Yeah, let's go. Sheesh.
Let's go, absolutely. Nate the Great following, thank you so much. We'd love to see it.
Thank you so much for, tuning in.
Looks like the enemy team also has a Sigma, so it's going to be a double Sigma play. Looks like their Sigma decided to defend the Sojo up top so she can really just put on some pressure. They do have an Echo being pocketed by a Mercy, so that's going to be an issue that we can hopefully take care of.
Hopefully the Hanzo is able to get picked onto the Mercy.
Yes.
So it looks like Rapper right now is pushing up onto the high ground, trying to match our high ground. We don't want to shoot from down to up. That's alright. Pinsky completely blocking that Echo bombs, like sticky bombs. Well done by Pinsky. Now, we're trying to see here, it's really just been kind of like a stalemate where it's like kind of poking each other. But unfortunately, the pylon goes down due to Echo. Now they're at the low ground. Let's see if Shadow is able to cook with anything. Unfortunately, he was not able to get a pick onto the court. Never mind, he's able to absolutely beam that Mercy.
A beautiful railgun shot. Oh my god, it looks like he...
Unfortunately. Oh my god, he's back in. He's back in.
Sneaky Squid with the beautiful headshot on Hanzo. That
Is he able to get a double elimination? Is he able to get a one? Oh, he hit the Kiriko. Unfortunately not. They're hiding behind.
That's a good thing to have this early on. It's a really good pressure.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. We see Tree Rexel redeeming a Get Dirty.
Go Wash!
Woo!
So it seems like their Sigma is back in play, but we're really just gonna focus on playing a little bit defensively.
You know, don't want to have one of our people get eliminated and we have to fall back. Fortunately, Docking Bay, our off support, does get picked off, but Sigma goes off. We have a huge possible ultimate from Sneaky Squid. Unfortunately, he was not able to get any picks. Echo is able to just get away, unfortunately, with that Mercy pocketing her. And it looks like we're going to have to fall back, and they're going to cap first point.
I think that Mercy pocket is a real problem. Wow. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Are they able to touch point? Is Pinsky able to touch point? He is able to. Enemy Sigma popping ultimate. That's all right because unfortunately, they're able to cap the first point, but that's all right because Death Star on the Alari getting a pick onto the Echo. Good job, Death Star.
Well, I do know that Alari is in scan. They did make it slightly harder for her to hit her shot, so I think we might want to see a swap. Oh, we do have Ash. Never mind. I changed what I was about to say. We have an Ash. We have another hit scan. Really try and pick off that Mercy if we can.
Bradford trying to push in through the side, but unfortunately it's not working. The Shadow is just dinging these shots. They're trying to push onto the Mercy, but she is able to get away at the time. Wow. Unfortunately, Blind Spot is able to get a pick onto our support, our Alari, but that's all right because Shadow
taking him out right after.
Sneaky Squid getting a pick on the take, and Pinsky getting a pick on the support.
Up the rest. Beautiful tank gameplay, beautiful Baptiste gameplay from Docking Bay, really providing that support that the team
one of the best supports I've seen in my life.
Except for me. You've seen me on Zen. Don't forget my Zen gameplay.
Was Zen really a support character?
He's actually just the character. He's the character of the game.
He's him?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they're going for a flank right underneath. I think we might see a Sigma ult. They are stuck in a building. I think a Sigma ult would go crazy. Plus an Alari ult.
That's alright. Pinsky getting an insane ultimate with Alari coming in with a team wipe.
And I do want to say their Sigma probably threw a rock at a shield point blank, which did kill themselves.
Wait, I didn't even see that.
They did eliminate themselves. Yes, I did. So it won't say that it was a rock, but that Sigma has that. I've sadly done it myself on Sigma. I hate to say it.
Right.
We do still have Window from
Baptiste, and we still have Bob from Ash Shadow.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even thought. If they keep going in that corner,
a Bob in there would actually... A Bob would be absolutely devastating. I think they're trying to go through that back window.
Probably get up top right to where...
Right, but Baptiste popping that window, able to apply some pressure. They're able to get a pick onto the support, trying to keep Bob alive, blocking that doorway so they're not able to get through. Shadow coming in the flank, able to get a pick. Unfortunately, not able to get a pick on anyone, but actually, no, never mind, got a pick on the Echo, and there, Sneaky Squid coming in, cleaning house, and absolutely going nuts.
It seems like this play of going into that hallway just is not working out for them. I think what they really need to do is go from the main on payload and really just pressure them up top.
I think so too, yeah.
Probably play. I noticed that their Sigma is really focusing. Oh, they did swap to a Winston, but their Sigma was heavily keeping their shield out.
Sneaky Squid getting a pop onto the Mercy, and they're going to already one man down and have to retreat. I'm not sure this Mercy is working out for them.
I'm not going to say that it isn't. But it does seem like having that Ash on our team has really put a damper on their game. They did have a Sombra going in for a little
Winston jumping in with that Mercy pocket, but that's alright because we were able to apply so much damage onto the Winston. The Sombras are coming to Docking Bay. How unfortunate.
Not expecting to see one of the best supports ever.
Mercy popping res onto the Winston, but that's alright because UMW are just they're better. We have Sneaky Squid popping an ultimate. Are they able to get a pick onto anyone? Unfortunately, they were able to jump out of the way, and they're slowly
But that is
pushing the
okay.
point.
What he did there, that ult was solely for pressure, to get them off of the team while he was pushed out and down. So it was, I think that was a really good play. We do have Sigma ult to get them off point here if we can just hold for a little bit. I think
Winston jumping back onto the team, and at this point, Pinsky was just like, he's just choosing his prey. He's able to get a pick. The Sombra was invisible. I think he got lucky with that Sombra, and they're able to get a pick on it. Unfortunately not. She was able to dip away just in time. Oh, never mind. She jumped back into the back line, and Death Star was able to get elimination onto an Ashe, getting a nutty headshot onto the Kiriko, burning her. Unfortunately, was not able to get a pick onto the Kiriko, but that's alright. Sneaky Squid lighting up that Winston.
Low. Just their Mercy just cannot keep enough support, really.
Unfortunately, I think we are going to have to concede this point, but right now they're in overtime.
We hit them in overtime. Yes. Even if they do actually end up hitting this checkpoint, it's not going to matter as much because that's only a minute and 30, I think.
I think you're correct. I think you're correct. We have, and the thing is, we have a Bob.
I'm sure we have Gravitic Flux from our Sigma.
I don't think we have a Gravitic Flux.
Did we just use it?
We used it a little bit ago. Probably about 50%. That would be my guess.
Sigma does have really cool chart, I will say. It looks like they're Winston. The play on that side, probably getting ready to do a dive
Genji.
up top onto the Ashe.
Did their Sombra swap to Genji?
Maybe. No, they've had a Sombra. It was their...
Oh, Genji popping Blade, but with Ashe coming in with the Bob, able to apply that pressure, get a pick onto B-Claw, getting a pick on the blind spot, their Sombra, getting another pick onto the Mercy.
They are just
Bob
kind of
playing
walking
the
into
game?
the Bob. They were just kind of sitting there chilling, hanging
Bob
out with
was
one of the boys.
Bob with his little cute hat, is applying all of that pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're seeing really good pressure from Pinsky, our tank.
I think so too.
Okay, I don't know if that was a battle. I wouldn't say that's battle. It was definitely a pressure ult to kind of get them out of that hole.
Genji coming into the side, getting burned. Hopefully they'll be able to get a pick. Not, but Winston getting absolutely shredded by Shadow the Ashe. They're trying to push up onto the side, but trying to dive in that Ashe, and it gets saved by the Gravitic Flux. And able to slam down, get a double elimination. They're able to get a pick on the DPS in the tank. Radford is just running with their tail between their legs. They're just trying to get something to work. Mercy tries to revive the Winston, but they are not able to get onto the
beautiful
point.
Round. Barely past the second checkpoint. That is a beautiful and perfect spot to see. And I will say, Brassy in the chat, Eli Zen sweeps can confirm, so can he. I am the actual embodiment of Zenyatta. That's not it. So we've got a new person on production. God bless them. They came very last minute, so we just kind of walked them through the steps, and they've got the hang of things really well.
Yeah, they're doing a great job right now.
So no, we're still in the match.
We're
There's
still
another
in
round.
Yeah.
The team's flipped though. Okay. Yeah. So again, he actually is not Overwatch player, so some of these things are a little new to him, and that's okay.
And that's all right. He's doing really well right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm surprised.
I don't think I did as well my first time streaming.
Oh, I sure did not. I had to do Rocket League.
Oh boy, I bet that was a little intense.
Yeah, because you had to keep swapping the cams. But I mean, he is doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for him being able to show up.
I do. Yeah. Thank you so much to our production, Connor. God bless you. He actually commentates. You might have seen him commentating Call of Duty earlier in the season. So yeah, thank you so much, Connor. Now I do want to say we are playing an Illari on attack, which is not a bad idea, but it is certainly interesting. She's gonna have to have a lot of good
aggressive pylons.
Yeah. Their Sigma kind of out of place from their
dropping
most of their
down
team,
already.
dropping instantly.
Applying a shield for his teammates, but not for himself.
That's really gonna make him suffer,
I'm not really sure what the
Yeah.
Sigma was doing, forcing back the pop barrier, and Pinsky is like, I'm going to take all of that bullets and I'm going to absorb it as over health.
Yeah, no, it seems like this setup that they've got has really just allowed us to walk.
walk in. Penske just applying pressure onto that Sigma. The Sigma's out of place in the side room. The team has to regroup for them, and they're just allowing us to freely push this
it
point.
Seems like maybe mental might have been an issue there.
I think so. Penske getting a pick onto Penske able to get a pick onto the Baptiste. Shadow getting a pick onto the Bastion, and also the Echo. You know, are they able to get another pick on the Sigma? Alari getting the melee elimination on the Sigma. Just going in with that gun and wham!
That was a beautiful first checkpoint.
Amazing job by UMWs.
That was one of those. It happens every now and again, and you just feel so good after. Like just a walk through the first CP is always good. Looks like they did swap to Winston already right off the bat.
Trying to get a pick onto, I'm assuming, the Sojourn and the Alari. Just had a Sombra swap and almost, you know,
Sombra not being able to get up onto the little platform to kind of save herself.
Looks like they're trying to play the high ground. I'm thinking we might see a Genji blade from the enemy team.
He's playing a little funny. He's playing a little goofy.
But that's alright.
They're stuck in a corner.
It's just like, I don't know what to do. Oh, baby!
Dirty overclock. Oh my god.
They truly got dirty.
Insane railgun shots is what we are seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking to the absolute max.
Cooking with gas.
He said, take that stuff off simmer, put it on high heat, and stir fry it.
Oh my god!
I did not see that coming. That was a beautiful shot by Death Star.
Absolutely insane. The Winston trying to get onto the point. Genji dash getting a pick onto Shadow, which is unfortunate, but you know what? Graviton Flux coming in. Graviton Flux.
Was hacked out of the Graviton Flux.
Unfortunate.
But it does happen. We are coming across the Alari ult, Rising Sun.
We have Docking Bay, we have his window. Looks like we're trying to fall back, so you know what? Yeah, we won this point, point.
So we're just going to try and get out with what we can. It looks like we're probably going to just... Everyone probably going to get eliminated, and we're just kind of going to... Oh, maybe...
Oh, no. Penske able to get a pick onto the Mercy.
Picking off the Mercy, yeah. So that stagger will be really... Shadow just walking on the point. I thought, what did their team bounced away. Very quickly.
Well, I think the Winston jumped away, but we were able to get 2 picks on them.
Yeah.
So they also had to fall back too. So it was kind of like a stalemate that we waved the white flag like, hey, yo, we'll come back in 30 seconds. So it looks like Shadow getting the high ground, really pushing them off. It's a one-man army. Just like, no, you cannot get on this point. Moira on the enemy team is very low, succumbs to Penske. And EMP goes out from the enemy team, but that doesn't matter. Blade goes in. Oh! Shadow getting a... Instead of like, my fist is mightier than your blade, and absolutely poning the Genji off of like this plane of existence, and they're able to cap the second point.
Just absolute beautiful team synergy right here. We're cooking up. We just need to get that little short distance, as you can see, with 4 minutes left. I think this is very... We've got 4 minutes. I can uncommentator's curse if it happens. I think we pretty much got this in the bag. But anything can happen in Overwatch. Very known to happen.
It looks like I think we have 2 ultimates available. We have Sneaky Squid's Twin Dragons, Spirit Dragons, and they will get a pick onto, unfortunately not get a pick onto the Winston as he pops ultimate. I see 2 ultimates are going down, the Moira ultimate and the Winston ultimate, but that is a-okay because we still have 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, and we have, what, 2 ultimates now I see? We have Shadow Overclock, we have the Hanzo Spirit Dragon thingy-majigs, I don't know what they're called.
That is the dragon.
Dragons.
Yes,
the dragons.
Dragon Arrow? Wait, why do I not know the actual name of it? I guess
we have a Rising Sun from Lar. We have 3 ultimates. I think we are cruising onto this. They're trying to play the high ground. Death Star going in with a very nice pylon. We have Dakime popping in a very good window. Rising Sun going down, getting a pick. Oh my god, with Overclock going in. We had a Genji blade going out, but this just does absolutely nothing. They're able to get a total team wipe, and they're able to secure round 2.
Do keep in mind this. Yes, game 2. This is a best of 5.
It's best of 5, first to 3.
Yes. So, looks like we're cooking. Absolute fire. Do you want to say, Brassy, in the chat, UMW looking like 2020 Shock out here. GG's. Yes. For those of you who don't know, San Francisco Shock, one of the Overwatch League, well, I guess Overwatch League is done now, but Overwatch League was the formal professional league for this game. 2020 San Francisco Shock was on fire. They were completely unstoppable, basically.
It was a clean sweep, right? Did they ever lose a match?
I'm not sure specifically, but they were doing real well. I'm not from San Francisco, but I am a San Francisco Shock fan. I primarily because the color scheme of their skins, like in game, that you could buy were really cool. So that's the one that I went with.
I went for Philadelphia Fusion. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
I really like the orange and black, but
yeah.
Philadelphia Fusion fan, true and true.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, but it's all right.
Yeah, that's okay.
We have Shock.
Philadelphia had its moments in the league, I will say.
I do so. So Zacharias coming in with best esports commentators.
We can't help it.
I mean it's. What can I say? Carrying this program.
Also, one of the best production teams around. Connor.
We love Connor.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Absolute.
No, some would say we're the best looking.
That too. I think so.
I mean...
I think... Chat, what do you think? Are we the best looking esports commentators? Anyways. Yeah, so chat, you get back to us in 3 minutes, okay?
3 minutes. We'll see in a little bit. So,
yeah.
I mean, let's go over that match. I mean, like...
That was beautiful.
That was
clean. You know, they really kind of had us scared with the amount of picks that they were getting off in the beginning with that Echo, but they swapped off.
I thought the Echo was working for them, but I feel like they kept swapping characters and they weren't able to have a good ult economy.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely ult economy there that really got... It was also like they went into that hallway once and got demolished.
And then did it again. So it was a very situational thing where you're looking at it and you're like, okay. And then they had their Sombra go in again. And it seemed like Sneaky Squid Carter was really anticipating that as they saw the Sombra come out. So he was just getting ready because he knew they were going to try and get the back line. So it seemed like that play, that whole hallway was just a no-go zone. It was just do not enter.
Yeah, really.
Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. But they went for it, and it was worth it for us. Absolutely. Yep. And then just towards the end, it seemed like we just kept up constant pressure with ults kind of cycling.
Yeah,
we had that perfect, beautiful little chain.
It's like, I'll throw an ult, and the next match, you'll throw an ult.
Yeah, so it really just kept the enemy team on edge. And I'm sure our boy... Going to push. I can see a little Easter egg there.
There?
Colosseo. Now, normally we have been doing Esperanza, which I will say, sadly, although we seem to think it was our best, it was not. We did not really get good plays on Esperanza at all. But I've seen the team; they've been doing really good on their push maps.
I've seen them practicing
matches.
on this map.
Yeah. So
they've been wanting to swap to this map for a little bit.
I think that Colosseo is really... There's just there's a team, man. Come on in. Come on in.
Let's interview.
We got one of the supports, Josh, Docking Bay. Yeah, absolutely making insane plays with your windows. How are you feeling right now?
We're feeling good. You know, we're up 2. You know, and we're not trying to say anything. Not gonna curse it, but we're feeling good right now. Feeling good.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I'm glad you guys should feel good.
You feel good.
You did incredible on Li Zhang.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We saw a lot of incredible plays.
Thank you.
Chat was popping off.
They were.
Yeah, no, absolute. Look at that, Brassy. Absolute powerhouse team, undeniable.
I agree.
Absolutely undeniable right now.
Irrefutable, some would say.
Shadow, really cooking today. I will say.
He's doing
really
insane.
Well, yeah. They've been trying to focus him down, but I think the double support.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Hard to beat someone that can't be beat.
This is true.
Honestly, you know, you can't stop an unstoppable object, an unstoppable force.
Do you want to say anything about Colosseo?
No.
No?
No?
Okay, that's okay. Keep everything secret. You know, you never know. You know, loose lips sink ships.
See you later.
See you
Bye,
later,
Docking
boy.
Bay. Good luck. my boy.
Well, that was quite nice.
That was nice. You know, a nice little surprise of someone sneaking up behind us, kind of
huh?
scaring us. We thought something was wrong with stream, but absolutely not.
Nothing is ever wrong.
Everything's good.
We're perfect.
You know, I do think we should probably interview someone like Pinsky of Shadow after.
I think so too.
Should I get? I don't want to go interrupt if they're
We'll
talking.
talk about it later. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Not that boat.
Yeah.
What?
So at some point, bridge works. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. Well, I said
you said boat.
and I was like, boat.
Yeah, you could cross a boat too, I guess.
I mean, I guess you can cross a boat. Like
Coliseo though. Let's talk about Coliseo. I like Coliseo. I like
it's
Push.
a pretty map.
Big opinion. I like Push. I don't think it's horrible. It is heavily swayed. Like whoever starts getting in the lead in the very beginning is kind of keeps up that constant pressure, and it's very hard to win those. Just want to say, Retro ZZ, who's normally on production. Let's go UMW in the chat.
Woo,
What's up, Retro? We wish you were here, but that's okay. Connor is here, and Connor is popping on.
We love Connor.
Shadow's pop-off was golden. Shadow's pop-off was golden. I 100% agree.
I think everyone's pop-off was golden. You know, I think my favorite play from last match, though, was when Death Star on the Olari
hit that insane
headshot on, like, the invisible Sombra. Oh, wow.
That was intense. I was scared. I was terrified. Looks like we're going in.
We're going into match number 3. Game 3. Coliseo.
All right, so
what do you think we're gonna see?
I think
team comps. Hit me.
I think we could see a Zarya.
Probably.
I think we could see a Zarya or
Orisa.
I think we could see a maybe an Orisa. I think we're either gonna see a Zarya or a Sigma.
Dang. I think they just heard if we're the best looking one, and they're saying no. It's okay to be wrong.
No, that can't be what they're answering. That can't be. No, because we're definitely. Actually, those might be casters, and they might be saying no to us. So we'll ignore them. We'll ignore them.
Yeah, they both sound cat.
They hate us because they ain't
They
us.
hate us. Yeah.
Okay. So looks like we're kicking the Junker Queen. I was wrong. I was dead wrong.
I thought there was gonna be an Orisa, honestly.
I haven't seen Pinsky play Orisa as of late. I think I've seen a little bit more of a Zarya. But I've seen his Junker Queen. He cooks on fire, absolute, all the time. So it looks like we're just gonna try and rush on point. We already used Shout and Speed Boost too, I think.
But we're able to get to this point first. Placing out, like, pinging for a pylon placement, maybe.
So they are playing an Olari Bastion,
Orisa, Ana.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on Pinsky, because Pinsky needs to get in there and apply his bleed damage effects in order to really maintain his constant healing. Yeah.
Looks like we're able to get a pick onto the Bastion, which is very nice. Get a pick on the pylon. And we're going to pick onto Symmetra. And we're just able to just completely push them off the point. And
Sneaky Squid popping off on the Genji.
You know what? He came up to me before this game started, and he's like, "I've been practicing my Genji." And I was like, "Have you? Are we going to see some insane plays?" And he's like, "Yes, sir." And he is delivering.
Absolutely. Seems like we're already seeing Pinsky kind of push up there, keep pressure up on their tank.
Looks like, ooh.
See,
they have a Mei swap.
They did swap to a Mei. That's just another bit of pressure on the tank that we really don't need as a Junker Queen.
It looks like our tank, unfortunately, would succumb to the enemy team, and they're like, you know what, we gotta fall back, regroup, make sure that we're not, throwing away our lives. And, looks like the JQ is back into the action. Looks like they're trying to push the point up, but that's alright, because we already have Overclock. We have Shadow popping Overclock with a barrier. Unfortunately, the Mei one, though, Wei Wall trying to block it, but it's like, nah, don't do this. And we're going to pick onto the Mei. We have moved over to Pinsky, able to get a pick onto the Orisa, the Bastion, they get a pick onto the Orisa, and we're able, was that a team wipe?
No, I think one of them got away or got picked off really early. I do want to say someone did redeem a Get Dirty.
Go Wash!
And a Let's Go UMW.
Woo!
Absolutely. We are seeing absolutely insane gameplay. The production value in chat also. God bless. Yes. Thank you, Connor, so much.
Able to get to the first point, which means that our spawn points are pushed up.
We are seeing Pinsky with an ult. Seems like he's trying to kind of bait out the team, see what situation we're cooking with.
You know, what he can get into.
And we do have one person still on point, so it seems like we're set up. Their whole team kind of pushing off.
We have a JQ ultimate going, applying bleed onto all of them. Able to get a pick onto the Alari, get a pick onto the May, get a pick onto the Orisa, and Sneaky Squid cleaning house with those blades. Or I guess those dashes that have a blade associated with them? He is absolutely just going crazy through and through.
A really good match so far, you know. I'm loving the way that we're keeping at least one person on payload at all times to just keep that constant pressure. Even when we're fighting up, you know, it's a very good sign.
We have a Terror Surge coming out and a May ultimate. So 2 ultimates going down. Unfortunately, Pinsky getting picked off, but that's all right because we have Sneaky Squid going in. Tri-C because he had a little bit of ult charge. He realizes I don't know what just happened there, but he was able to dash away and, you know, just fall back. You know, UMW is doing a really good job right now. Once they lose like their tank, they're like, you know what? I don't think we can win this fight. Let's fall back. Let's not throw away our lives and just regroup and hit them again.
I will say, right there, the tandem combo of just the May ult and the Orisa ult is a really powerful one because it freezes them inside the Terror Surge radius. But it does take out 2 very good ultimates at the same time.
A window going down from Docking Bay. Sorry to cut you off there. He's able to damage amp that Sojourn ult. We have the Rising Sun from the Alari. Is Shadow able to pick onto the Alari? Yes, he is, because he is him. A headshot onto, you know, the May. Are they able to get a pick onto the Bastion? Oh, he plays out a Vortex thingy and going absolutely insane. Was that? I think that was a 5. That was a 5-man.
That might have been. We would have to replay that, but we don't.
Holy
we can't do that.
Guacamole! Shadow.
I think we might. So just real quick, based on what we're seeing, I think we should try and get a lot of the players back here after the match is
I think
done.
so too.
I think I'll try and do that once the match is done. You know, once they say their GGs and stuff. Looks like we're cooking up a Shadow.
We have a sneaky blade coming. A sneaky squid with a sneaky blade. Oh, please tell me.
Sneaky blade here.
Sneaky blade. Oh, nope. They do see the Genji.
Like, what's that guy doing up there?
Yeah. There is denied. It's like not doing anything about that Genji. We have a blade going into the Baptiste. He jumps away? Is he able to get away? Unfortunately, not. Death Star's probably to Lucio able to pick onto the Baptiste.
It did exactly what we needed to. It
pressure.
Kind of discombobulated the team, put pressure where it needed to be, and really split up their support.
They were able to get all of them. You know, able to get a pick on all of them, and we are just able to just keep pushing this tail.
Insane support gameplay right here from Docking Bay. As you can see, he's putting in work on the heels.
He is cooking.
Absolutely.
What's the payload's name? Does this guy have the name? The robot?
Big Robot.
Big
Robot.
We call him.
He can say hi. That's a fun little interaction. If you do wave hi at the bot.
We have a Terror Surge May ultimate hitting it again. Unfortunately, getting Docking Bay and Shadow, our DPS and our support, getting to pick onto the tank too, and it looks like we're going to have to fall back, and they realize like.
So, I just came to a realization. They aren't putting the May freeze to keep them in the Graviton Surge, not
Terror Surge.
Terror Surge. They're using the Terror Surge to pull into the May freeze.
So they can't run away.
So they can't get out of it as fast because you do have such little time to get out of that ult. You know, it can really win, make and break team fight. But this is a straight shot, and Pinsky has.
Let's take him to the wasteland. Can we take him to the wasteland?
I think we're gonna take him to the wasteland right here.
Come on.
Wait for that May lockdown and take him to the wasteland.
Able to hit all of them. Absolutely insane. Applying those bleeding stacks, seeing that healing. We have a Sojourn overclock, able to get a clean sweep.
Beautiful team kill. Absolutely love to see it.
Absolutely insane. That take him to the wasteland. I don't even know where all
that was.
Blade Storm?
Riptide? No.
Riptide?
Yeah, it's Riptide. Riptide 2.0.
Looks like we have a window going down from the Radford's Baptiste, but that's alright because, you know, we're not even near it, so what's the point? You know, Sneaky Squid coming in with a sneaky blade. please. Oh, and we're gonna pick onto the Orisa. That's their main tank. Is he gonna dash in? Pop blade. Gonna pick onto the Alari. Dash over to the Mei. Gets another pick onto the Baptiste. Dash over to the Mei. Holy! That is a team wipe. UMW able to secure the point. Secure the point. No, not yet.
They are going for the quick characters, trying
to just jump in. We have a Baptiste window coming in. Oh man!
Everyone's getting a little scared here. It seems.
Oh no!
It's not done.
Hit him
It's
with
not
blade.
done.
Get him with yes. Go, Pinsky!
No!
That was some commentator's curse.
It was, but that's okay. That was intense gameplay. You saw them all switch those fast characters to just really hop back on
Tracer,
point.
the Winston, the Lucio, they're like, go!
Laurie popped ult, did a quick flyby.
They're like, no, please.
So close, look at that. Oh man.
So it looks like they're just pushing Big Robot back towards the middle. A minute 40 left on the clock. Looking very well off for UMW. Looks like we have almost a Winston really low. And we're gonna pick onto the Lucio. The Winston. Lucio able to get pick onto the Winston. And Shadow able to get a pick onto the Laura. He is able to get another pick. Unfortunately, Tracer Bomb goes off.
So I think what that was the team was playing really well together, and the Tracer took advantage of that, placed the bomb, and since we were so clumped up, it was hard to get out of that.
I think so
that
too.
Pulse bomb in time, and I think it really took Pinsky down a lot of health, and that's why he was able to get picked off there.
How much damage did that Pulse bomb do? It was like 400, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot. It definitely takes down every DPS
easily.
Yes, without any supports being popped.
So we have Tracer in the back line, but Sneaky Squid with those shotguns able to immediately get him. We have a Genji Blade going off towards our support. He's able to get a pick onto Docking Blade, but that's alright because we're like, you know what, Genji's over there. We're just gonna reclaim point.
We're just gonna walk away.
Yeah, Shadow popping ultimate, getting 2 picks onto the support and the DPS. 30 seconds left on the clock. Pinsky getting a pick onto the support. Nate the Great redeeming. Let's go, UMW.
Shadow cooking again.
And they're just like, they're playing back. They don't want to push the points towards them. They just want to keep it over on this side, so it takes them a long time to get back over, you know?
Ooh, that was Sneaky Squid was looking for something a little sneaky. Because like the chat is popping off, praising Shadow, and I don't blame you. He's definitely
get pick onto the Winston. That's their tank. That's their tank down. And we're gonna pick onto the Lucio. That's one of their supports. Their Kiriko succumbs to Sneaky Squid. Tracer trying to stay alive, but unfortunately, they are not able to do it. And UMW
getting the win.
A clean sweep, a 3-0.
Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go. Sean's going. We're gonna go grab after they sing their praises to each other. Shadow with the play of the game, absolutely popping off all match long. Absolutely incredible. We love to see it. Really putting pressure on their team the entire time. Who we getting?
We got Pinsky Lipinski, come on.
Pinsky Lipinski, the tank.
Yeah, you sit down.
Oh, and Shadow, the man, the myth, the legend, absolutely popping off that entire match.
No, you guys are the real MVPs. I can't wait to watch this back.
You're in the screen.
And we got get in here too. And get everyone in. Get everyone in.
Oh
absolutely
this is
insane.
Bro, you got my head cut off.
Wait, yeah, Sean, okay. I'm
so
hey, yo, clip this.
Clip it. So what is going through your guys' heads right now?
Fantastic.
That's a W.
Fantastic.
It feels amazing.
Probably like not have a head.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, there's like those games were absolutely insane. First we have a Lijiang Tower.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing. Then I saw your pick on the
Bro,
Sombra.
the caster, bro.
That was invisible.
Let's go.
Y'all the
Absolutely
winners.
insane.
Yeah.
So just like let's just talk about what is going through your guys' heads.
It feels nice to finally feel like a team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Get a win.
actually, yeah. It feels
really
nice.
nice.
We were literally like in sync, bro. Like we were literally pulling off stuff I didn't think we were ever
It
capable
was real
of.
nice.
Yeah, no, I could both hear the comms and when you were on screen, I could see them too. I could see, and you guys were just popping off the entire time. You know, Docking Bay and Death Star on the support, just keeping Shadow alive because they did go for him a lot.
Full 9 to 5.
What
Full
can I
9 to 5.
So someone might say a full pocket, but you know,
Hey, look what happens, bro.
Pinsky putting on the pressure of the gods. You know, with that
Yes, sir.
Junker Queen at the end. If you want to talk about that.
We
I mean,
we love our
the
brawl
Junker-
comp. We love our brawl comp.
Dude, Junker Queen is so fun to play. Honestly, like I don't play her much in like the actual Overwatch game, like competitive mode, but in like an actual team setting where you can just shout and then run people over, it is so satisfying. It's so fun.
Yeah, no, I,
Yeah.
I even said beforehand, I thought we were going to see a Zarya or a Sigma,
Yeah.
and
Nah,
you completely
we
ignored
played
me.
the Junker Queen.
Is Shadow literally lip? What is lip? What does that mean, bro?
They're an Overwatch League player, just take the compliment.
Okay, yeah.
Brassy out here was calling you guys 2020 San Francisco Shock. The way you were absolutely rolling them.
Let's go.
DPS on fire.
Everyone on fire. We all play
Carter
amazing.
out here, team captain,
Yeah,
hitting some nasty headshots.
dude, the Genji were
And the
going
Genji
crazy.
play.
I got a double ghost dash at one point. Went through, got a kill, went through.